Hello and a warm welcome to St Andrews Kirk Christmas Sharing Sale 2024. As always, the proceeds from these 30 plus stalls would help 25 needy organizations. We'll take you on a walkabout to get you the spirit and sacrifice behind this.
Without much delay, I'm sure Pastor would like to say a few words. And he's accompanied with Santa Claus. And can I request Petra, the sweet little girl, to hand over the scissors to Pastor. I will scissors to Pastor. Pastor would like to say a few words. As I said, the objective of the sale is to support missions. So enjoy it with that objective in mind. God has given us a beautiful day, a lovely weather. So we're going to enjoy God's goodness. Let's come into God and let's pray. Almighty, gracious God, we thank you and praise you for this blessed morning. We thank you, Lord, for blessing us with this Christmas Sharing Sale 2024. And we pray, Lord, that you will bless every stall, everyone who's behind the stall, and everyone who will be participating. We pray you will multiply it, and God will pray will be a blessing to many mission organizations. To you alone be all the glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I dedicate and bless and open the Christmas Sharing Sale 2024 in the name of the Triune God. All right. 5 counters in front. Please take your coupons as you move in. And there are few coupons downstream also. So ladies and gentlemen, you can keep going down. There are 2 coupon stalls as you move.
We are at Rosalind's dolls put up by Rosalind, BDS student. Tell me about these are, you made these?
Yeah, uncle, I made these. It's just God's gift given, and I just wanted to exhibit my talent because it's very important to exhibit our talent. Since like the parable which is in the Bible, like for one servant they gave 5 talents and he multiplied it, and then 3 talents he also multiplied. But the last servant didn't multiply; he just dug it and kept. So it shouldn't be like that. We have to multiply our talents just for God's glory.
Meera, what does Christmas Sharing Sale mean to you?
Time for fellowship and also for fun.
For younger people?
It's just a time to see everyone's talents and to see the different ways the church is able to support and reach out to different people. So it's a lot of fun.
Have you made something this time?
Oh no, I'm contributing by supporting my students. Yeah.
We are at the Sweet and Strokes studio put up by.
Dedu John.
Tell me about what all you have.
So we have the Bible promises. So depending on your mood and the color code, whether you're angry, sad, happy, lonely, you just pick up the relevant color, and then you have Bible promises from God, from God's word. So this is something that's a beautiful gift for yourself or to any of your friends, family. We also have some stone art and some model paintings and mini canvases with the God.
You made these?
Yes, I made all of these.
First time?
In Chennai first time. I'm from Bangalore, so Bangalore every year at the church we do put up a stall like this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're at Abba's Probiotics. Abba, your shop seems to be getting bigger every time.
Yes, I have some new things this time, and we've got some experimental stuff. We have
Where are they?
three.
The new stuff?
We have 3 new drinks. 3 new drinks we have. We have a spiced beetroot kvass, kanji, spiced beetroot kanji. We have an orange flavored kombucha drink, and we have a kokum drink with zira. So we are, I usually bring something new at this times because then we get immediate feedback. And if the product is good, then it's we can try and develop.
Trial for your new products.
Yes, yes. And so we sell them at a very low price by the glass.
How important for entrepreneurs to also contribute their produce, their talents to church this way?
See, for entrepreneurs, I think we depend on others for support, and we need to pay back that support to others as well. So I believe that entrepreneurs should always be involved in giving as well as in receiving. So I'm just trying out a super curd that is something that I'm doing for the first time. It has 4 different varieties of good bacteria as against 1 or 2 in the regular curd. And the best thing about this one is if you buy it, you can use it to make your own curd. So you will have this super curd, and it's very, very good for the gut, and it's tasty as well.
These are your traditional.
These are my usual kombuchas. Yeah, the 5 flavors of kombuchas that are most popular. So I brought those. Yeah.
And these are available in the markets. And
They are available in stores. Yes.
thank you, Abba.
Thank you.
Young mothers, what does this mean to you?
It's just a time of fellowship and meeting people after a really long time, so it's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
And a young couple, first time for you, I think, after your wedding.
It's good. It's good. First time experience. Just exploring and looking at different stalls.
Has he gifted you something?
Not yet. Not yet.
Soon too. Yeah, we're just going exploring and then I'll gift her something.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
It's really exciting to see other mothers also struggle like I do.
Right.
Do you want to say hi?
Hello. What's the name?
Shek.
So are you suggesting we need a creche here?
Definitely, that would be awesome.
It's a good idea for next time.
Yes.
It's an interesting stall called Communerosity. You, as it says, you can pick what you need and pay as you wish. How does it work? Do people pay generously?
They do it as the Lord leads them.
And we have a couple here buying something. I want to check with you. On what basis do you plan to pay them?
It's kind of, we actually feel like how much we have to give it for the Lord and also for the food that we bought. So we actually gave it,
Do you pay the market price more or less?
more than the market price.
Not taking advantage of it.
No, never. It's for the glory of God.
What have you bought?
We got beef biryani and a fish fry.
All right.
I must say that I am a new member to this church. And one of the things which has really fascinated me and which has really struck the right chords in me is this sales here. But this has something special which I cannot say in simple words. But there is some kind of God's grace prevailing in every stall. And it is really something for which we must be very grateful to.
You're always known to be with a cap.
Yeah, this is just my habit. I've been wearing this because I have been mostly a field officer.
Joshita, tell me about this. You're asking people to share. How do you share the good news this Christmas?
So we're asking people the different ideas which they have by which we can share the good news this Christmas, and also we have a couple of ideas by which they can share the good news. We have a comic strip that you can give kids, and Christmas cards with the gospel message, so they can share it, and cards which they can personalize.
These were designed by you?
Yes, this was designed by my cousin Rabina, and the rest were designed by us. This was
You like coming here?
Yeah,
What's your name?
Sasha.
What all you plan to buy this time?
Actually, today's my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday! Did your parents give you some gift?
Yes,
What do you plan to ask them?
thank you.
Are you studying?
No, I'm actually homeschooling.
Okay. What do you like about this Christmas sale?
The food.
Any particular food you like?
Anyway, just the cakes
Oh, lovely. Okay.
and the biryani.
Lovely. Have a great year.
Thank you.
We're at Mia's kitchen, an individual market put up by Mia. Mia, what all you have? I believe many are sold out.
Yes, we had beef sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, pork, which is currently run out, and now we have Nutella and pork sausages left. So,
What makes you bring these items every year?
the fact that we started this whole thing, and plus that everyone loves such food. So basically,
Why is it important to do this?
because one is to help the church, mainly to help the church as well. So we want to do this to help the church.
Okay. What have you bought?
I bought this. Many things. Lot of crockery. This bag.
Is making these purchases at this sale, Kirk sale, special for you?
Yeah, it's special. It's something.
Because?
I come for every sale, and now I've shifted far, but I still make it a point to come.
Why is it special?
One thing, it gives joy, buying things to help somebody. Secondly, my entire family comes here, so it's like a fellowship with the family also.
Thank you. Aker family stall. Sarah,
Yes.
what all have you brought this time?
So this time it's
You're a baker.
yes. So this time it's hand designed cards. These are hand painted ornaments, calendar, and a hand painted tree as well. Also some DIY gift wrappers. Apart from that, the usual bakes.
Tell us about these things.
So we have walnut brownies, orange cranberry muffins, some lemon drizzle cake. Then we have date and walnut cake, and then we have a chocolate mousse, a beef fry, and pineapple upside down.
What makes you do this every time, for every sale?
It is a joy of giving. It's not just the season; it's also the reason. It's just missions has my heart. So definitely, it's a joy of giving.
And you young ladies volunteer.
Yes, it's good to volunteer. It's really good. It's a kind of giving only back to church for all that God has done for us. Right?
How about you? Why do you do this?
For the glory of God. Like also I wanted to help Saraka. Someone has to volunteer also, no?
So how do you make up for your time for shopping?
I've already told Lincoln what I need, and he'll buy accordingly what he needs, and it's okay. I mean, that's the way we do it. Yeah.
You're at Shanola's Cakes. Sell out? All sold, is it?
All sold.
Tell me about what do you have now?
10 minutes it's sold.
What all you have?
We had plum cakes, brownies, red velvet jar, marble cakes, honey bottles. But
These are with rum, is it?
no, it's with non-alcoholic.
Oh, very good. Okay. And what makes you do this every time?
Whatever the things I'm baking it, from that money I'm supporting some women who is desperately in need. So getting more orders, it makes me feel I can help one more woman. That is the thing pushing me to go on.
Thank you. We are at the Divine Delights, a stall put up by Lillian and Sudandra. You made these.
Lillian made these cutlets.
Okay.
I kept these plants and the house.
These from your garden?
Yeah, from my garden. Yeah.
And is it your first time?
No. I've been coming for the past every year. I'm coming.
And Lillian, you're a beef specialist.
Yes, I hope so.
These are made by you?
Yeah, I made it.
And you're planning to shift to a cooler place, that's Elagiri.
Elagiri Hills, hoping to come back here for every sale. So maybe I'll bring products from Elagiri Hills.
How important to use your skills, your talents for this kind of a sale that supports needy organizations?
See, I never work in the kitchen at all. I have a help. But when it comes to making cutlets or anything for the church, I
Thank you. We are at the Sunday school stall run by the Sunday school teachers. For once, they do a different kind of work.
Yes, this is a very joyful time for us. Year after year, we look forward to this Christmas carnival. It's a time of giving, and there is so much of joy and bonding and fellowship among the teachers, and you can see as children also taking part in the Sunday school.
These are made by Sunday school children?
And teachers, parents of the children also, and those items are handmade by our Sunday school children.
Some cupcakes here. How important, how joyful being a Sunday school teacher?
It's joyful because you get to interact with children and learn from them. Many times they have lots of thinking capacity than us, and we can learn more.
And you are a Sunday school student or a teacher?
Teacher? Sunday school teacher. Yes, of course.
What have you brought this time?
This time a lot of handicrafts outside, along with the children. And here we've got all our cutlets are sold out, beef and chicken. And even our samosas, chicken samosas, all sold out. We've just got a few cupcakes.
One complaint is Sunday school doesn't have male teachers.
Oh yeah, so we just have a very few of them, but in the future we're looking forward to more. Inviting you also to join us.
We have male teachers, maybe the smaller ones who are coming up now. Maybe in future you can all join us.
Thank you. Some more Sunday school children, these things you made?
Not really. All the Sunday school children's made all this stuff.
How important is to use your talents for this kind of a program to raise funds?
Well, like you can just show your talents here, so you can show other people.
Is it also a good experience to sell things? To be a salesperson?
Yes.
What's that you love about this?
Just like show. I don't.
Did you make something?
Experience.
Did you make something?
No, I didn't make. All other kids made it.
Kola? How special is to buy things here? What's that you plan to buy?
I plan to buy these bracelets, phone charm and keychain.
Is there anything that you wait for buying something in these stalls every time?
The bracelets are very pretty. So yeah, that one.
Did you make something this time?
I did not make something this time, but I'm volunteering, so I'm getting very excited about that as well. Yeah.
Tell me about this experience of being part of the sales team here.
I mean, I think it's helped me a lot in terms of being more social because I'm not this very social. But I think understanding and listening to other people and working at the same time is very a new experience for me for sure. Yeah.
We come to you from the daycare center stall, and Dolly, if you can give us a sense of what all you brought this time.
Yeah, this time we have quite a lot of items made at our tailoring unit, both places, Balrampuram and Egmore. So we've made Christmas themed items. So we have a star, a centerpiece mat, we have runners in different types, silk as well as hakoba. We have sling bags, we have fabric pouches. In fact, this year we have made iPad covers in denim and in kalamkari, and also laptop sleeve. So these are functional items. This is for iPad. iPad, and we've made a laptop sleeve also. Something that will be functional and useful.
Tell me about this pudi.
This caramel custard and coconut pudding, and these are made in our center. Karvapulla podi, murunga podi, and idli podi. Made here.
This one?
This is coconut pudding, and this is caramel custard. Made by Miriam.
And the pricing of this pudi is compared to market prices?
Yes, comparative. Less.
You charge less?
We made it, yeah, it's less. And made by us here, so quality is assured.
Tell me about the kind of work you do, daycare center.
We may mostly cater to children and mothers. So we have daycare center children. We also have night school classes 3 to 8. We take evening class. Daycare centers up to 5. Then they are ready to go to.
These are underprivileged families.
Yes, definitely underprivileged. And we try to help the community mothers. They come and help us make these podis and all. And we what we sell, and we give them like an income for them.
So we can start with.
Busy shopping?
Yeah.
What all have you bought so far?
I bought some sandwiches from Mia's Kitchen and some sugarcane crush juice from one of the stalls here.
When you come for a Christmas sharing sale, do you open up your purse?
You have to try as much as possible. As much as possible. So this year I see a lot more styles. I think it's been a bigger success this year, I think.
Does it also help you to understand the kind of work these projects and ministries do? You see the...
Yeah, of course. We know that there's a lot of effort which has gone into making this sale a success, and the proceeds to go and support of many charitable organizations around the city. So I hope that it fetches more than last year.
Well, we come to you from the Benjamin Spoke, and I think this family is lucky to have got before they have sold everything. Do you wait for this?
Not really.
Have you tasted this earlier?
No.
It's a super popular one.
Oh, is it? Thank you.
Is the first time you're coming here?
No, we've come earlier.
What's that you like about this?
Very reasonable but beautiful dress.
Giving for the Lord. So that is what is.
Thank you. Thank you. Benjamin.
Christmas sharing sale, sharing our happiness, joy and everything to the congregation.
Santa Claus get up.
And especially the poor people. Christmas sharing sale is sharing our happiness to everybody. We are running the same recipe and all that. We have been doing that more than 25 years for the same recipe that my stall is running good all the time.
Same. Who makes this at home?
Benjamin.
It's called Benjamin's Spot.
Yeah, he's very good at making pork.
What's the joy in doing this every year?
Every year we are happy to serve every people because they pre-book everything in advance for 10 days before. So we are excited to do every year.
Do the daughters help? Do the daughters help in this?
Mostly yes, but it's always my parents' efforts.
The son-in-law?
Yes, I'm helping as well.
So how was the sale this time?
The sale was faster than last time.
We are at the Kirk Women's Fellowship stall and they seem to have a widespread actually.
We would like you to encourage our
Tell me about what's special this year.
We have a lot of decorative items and the spread is a lot actually. Many varieties. We have got a lot of varieties.
These are made by women here or they have bought from outside?
No. Most of it is handmade. Most of it is handmade by our Women's Fellowship. There are a lot of paintings also.
Paintings, yeah.
Just behind the church.
Beautiful paintings by Suguna auntie.
Stall arrangement, so please go around, don't stick to one place.
How special for people like you to buy? How special is buying here?
I'm very happy to support our own women products and I feel privileged to be part of this project. So praise God for all his help and honor for us. Thank you.
And does it also motivate you to be part of some project, some ministry?
This year I'm not part of any stall. I'm in the shopping spree. So usually I'm part of the prayer walk ministry. So thank you for that.
Thank you. No live kitchen this time?
Next time, it's for the July sale.
So you keep dabbling with different things?
Yeah, we have to try keep on doing different things just for experience, you know.
Tell me about the women's ministry.
Women's ministry. Actually, we visit a lot of organizations. This year we had a ministry for the prison inmates and their families. So that is the highlight of our Women's Fellowship this year. And we visit a lot of hospitals and organizations and all of that. So we support.
Is there a competition between Men's Fellowship and Women's Fellowship?
I don't think so. We are happy. Each one of us are doing different things and we are worshipping God in different ways. So.
Thank you. We are at the Healing Ministry stall. Dr. Vimala. Dr. Veronica, tell me about the kind of work your ministry does.
Ask Auntie.
Okay, you can say this time.
Actually, Healing Ministry, we go to camps, we treat patients, and there are so many outreach places where we go, and we do the consultation part there. So, that's it.
Is it true you need more doctors to help?
Definitely, we need more doctors who would be committed to our work, and there are many doctors helping out also, but still we need a much more doctor who come forward.
How important is this ministry?
In Kirks, we have so many outreach program. We have so many outreach places where we have a unit where we need doctors at least focused on at least monthly once or...
Because there's no healthcare facilities there, is it?
The places where they are, they may not have the specialist doctors coming out there. So we may require people like dermatologists and other specialists who are at least once in a month, if they are ready to come, that would be helpful for us.
Right. Thank you very much. Dr. Vimla, what's the message for doctors in the Kirk?
Doctors? Okay. We are all people who are very respected by the society, and we want to continue that by what we do, not only in healing, but even such things like this.
the sales, we like to raise money also for the church. So all doctors are committed. All these are kuti doctors. All of them.
Young doctors.
Yes. So many of them have come today. It's nice, no? Plum cake, we have apple cake, we got choco pie, we have brownies, we've got this one. We have idiyappam with chicken kurma, we've got cutlets, different types of cutlets. Okay, then we got chicken roll, we got chicken roll and sausage roll.
Thank you, Vimala. Thank you. We are at Rani's Handicrafts. Every year, Rani auntie makes sure she displays her collection made through the year, is it? Many months. What all you have, auntie?
This time I had angels, bells, balls. I had cards, Christmas cards, hearts, snowmen, doves, birds, wreaths of all sizes and shapes.
So tell me, you had a stall in September last year, early this year.
Yes,
July. You had a stall in July as well. How much time does it take to make all these things?
Yeah, about a few months. For each project, I take about a week. So I start one.
Why do you do this every year, every time?
Oh, I love to make this, and it makes people very happy. If I don't have the stall, people come and ask, Rani auntie, why didn't you put the stall? So they.
The larger purpose?
The church, mission, and God's kingdom. God's kingdom.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
How special is buying here?
Yeah, it's very special. Year on year we used to buy here. So it's only for the God's sake. So we've been coming every year. It's a tremendous effort by the church.
Is it also an opportunity to know about various ministries and
yeah, so there are plenty of ministries, and it's one more opportunity for us to see the people, interact with them, and get to know about what they are doing actually. Thank you so much.
What have you bought?
I bought chicken seekh kebab from there. It's really nice. Yeah.
And tell us about do you understand the larger purpose of the sale?
Yeah, I mean, this is my second year coming here, so it's more on giving and being more about building the community and stuff, which is very nice.
You also get to know about the work the church does through various ministries.
Yes.
Anything you want to be closely working with?
Currently, no, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like something, and then. Thank you.
This is a stall by the Evangelism Committee. இதெல்லாம் நீங்களே பண்ணதா?
ஆமா சார், ஹோம்மேட் சார்.
What all have you made? இதெல்லாம் என்னலாம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
புரியல.
என்னலாம் பண்ணிருக்கீங்க?
அதிரசம், முறுக்கு, ரோஸ் கோக்கி.
இதுல என்ன சந்தோஷம் உங்களுக்கு இது பண்றது?
இது மூலமா நம்மளும் ஊழியக்காரங்களுக்கு ஒரு எப்படி சொல்றது? ஹெல்ப் பண்றோம்.
They say through this we are happy that we're able to support the ministries, and you seem to have sold everything.
Yeah, I've sold everything.
What all did you have?
I bought saris. All of them are almost just one piece is remaining. So we are doing the garden committee. I'm from the garden committee.
It's the garden committee.
So it nurtures the system. Helps to maintain the ecosystem. So we are doing it.
We have a large campus with so much of greenery.
Yeah, this credit goes to the garden committee.
Kirk is blessed by the large greenery, green space, the lung space in that sense, and here is the stall by the garden committee. They have a good collection of potted plants.
Yes, we make a lot of plants in-house. Our gardeners make, a lot of these plants are made by the gardeners, and some of our members also make plants and bring for the sale.
What's the price range like?
We keep it low, about 200, 250, little more expensive, 500, like that.
You seem to have a good vantage point, best place.
Yes, this time we got a good place compared to some years back.
And you're busy with sales?
Yeah.
How is it this time?
Very nice.
What all you have besides plants?
Besides plants, we have greens, muruk, then masal vadai, and then we have cakes also.
Buying in the church is special for you?
Pardon?
Buying here, is it special?
Yes, everything will be nice, everything homemade, no? So,
What have you bought now?
I bought murukka and this elandapalam.
Oh, it's elandapalam, is it?
That's what they said.
Tell me about your experience in the Christmas sharing sale?
It's been good. There's a variety of a lot of things. I guess we don't have to cook anything for the day for sure. Got a lot of things, snacks, food. Yeah, it's been.
Do you get to know about various projects and ministries of the church?
We do. I mean, it's quite fascinating to know there are so many projects which I didn't know before. Yeah, I did come to know.
Would you like to join or work with some of these?
Probably yes. I will probably get in touch with someone and start working.
Anything that you like very much?
I mean, all of the food I like very much, but yeah.
Any of the projects, something you like?
Projects that I look forward to. Maybe I need to think about it. But yeah, I'll volunteer in my free time, I think.
Thank you. I've seen Christmas sharing sale through the decades. Tell me the kind of changes you've been seeing over the years.
Many more are actively participating and many more items have come. So it is nice to see and come and spend the day here.
And any particular
nice to see so many taking so much of interest.
And this is one stall.
Has it become bigger now?
Very much, very much.
And you can't take it.
And it's all God's blessing.
Thank you very much. Be helping Rani auntie, but you're busy eating.
Yeah, she was hungry, so in spite of all her business, she wanted to have this also.
Is it true you're getting for her?
Yes, definitely.
For families, is it a kind of an occasion for fellowship?
Yes, of course. It's nice meeting a lot of people, especially friends and who we have not met for a long time. It's nice to meet. Get back in touch.
For men?
Yeah, of course. Often we don't spend time with each other, so this is a good time to relax and spend time with each other.
No cooking today?
I think so. Yeah, we have bought enough here, so I think.
Any particular stall project you always like visiting or?
One thing we like when we are visiting the Chalayas. That is good. The books. And of course, one stall with children, our children do, which is the one where they don't fix up a price and ask people to fix on their own.
Right. Communerosity.
Communerosity, yeah. The main advantage about that is it cares for people who, if you fix a price, they may find it hard to buy, but they would like to get it. There are still people like that, so we want to be aware of them and be kind to them as well.
Thank you so much.
It's a wonderful time where I know everybody who's setting up the stall, they've given their time, their money and everything. And I think it's a time to support the church and also the spirit of Christmas.
Prashant, is it also an opportunity to showcase various ministries and projects to help people know about the kind of work being done?
I think it is usually. It's also an opportunity that we need to make use of rather than just sell the products. So one of the things that many of the ministries try to do is to engage with the customers and tell them what they're supporting when they buy the product, and that helps.
Thank you. This is a stall by the Andrews Kirk Community Development Center, AKCDC. Thank you very much. What all you have this time?
This time we had chicken curry, idiyappam, we had lemon pound cake, and we had some of the best leather goods also.
These leather items you buy from the market and sell, is it?
Yes. Items from Paris.
So you donate and then you...
Yeah.
How special being part of this kind of a ministry?
Yeah, it's actually I'm doing it for the past 20 years. It's giving so much of pleasure and getting God's blessings also.
For young men like you?
Yeah, it's good. I've been doing this for like past year, and
so you buy from the market, whatever is sold, you give it to the church.
Yeah.
More and more people should do this.
Yeah, they should try it at least once a week.
Can you also tell us more about AKCDC ministry?
AKCDC ministry is located at the SM Nagar, where some of the very underprivileged children are being part of the program, and they are getting benefited by God's grace, by these wonderful staff, where they provide tuitions and they provide some healthy meals also. So it's very beneficial for the kids especially.
And you reach out to children from underprivileged families. Tell us about that.
Yeah, the children come from the slum area, like the fathers are deserted, our mother is deserted. That kind of children we take for the tuition. They come by 4 o'clock and go by 7 o'clock. We provide dinner also.
Do you need volunteers from the church to join you, to help you?
Volunteers are welcome anytime. They can come and visit our project also. They can come and visit our project children.
Thank you very much.
Spend time.
Right, thank you. We are from the Chelaya stall, known for the collection of books they normally sell, along with paintings and some yummy food items as well. And Melvin is here. Melvin, what are you buying? I thought you should be helping Rosalind there.
Yeah, but I'm buying this for her. She's very busy selling.
And it's so nice. Rosalind has used her talent to raise funds and to help the church.
I think she's done this out of the time she had when she was getting ready for college education. So maybe she used that time and she developed on that talent. So maybe it's all for the glory of God.
Right. Let's also speak to Anita. I know you always sell books, but this time besides your daily bread, you have a good collection of other reading material.
There is a lot of Our Daily Bread has many books. It's not just annuals of daily reading, but it also has children's book a lot, and then there are study books in Our Daily Bread, and we have quiz books and a calendar and so many. Yeah, and we have even a large print of Our Daily Bread, and it is so easy for reading. Even I like to use that, a large print. It's amazing how Our Daily Bread has increased so much, and we have kids editions, and we have so many things there. And about the art, yes, well, joy to the world. This is, last night we keep sitting and keep rushing with the paint, and we tried to do a representation of a Van Gogh too, okay? And we have a lot of verses which really encourage you. Plus, we have some artists in the choir who help me out with this. Real art, it's beautiful. Only thing, I need more people to come and look at it and, understand the beauty.
You do this every time and you only keep expanding. Tell us why. What inspires you?
My God. My God is my inspiration. I want to do more and more for Him. I want to just run for Him.
How important to support needy organizations through this?
How important?
To support the needy organizations like this, through this. The proceeds support needy organizations.
Yeah, very true. Because every penny goes to needy organization, and so it's for a good cause, and it is what we are called to do as a church.
You have a good collection of yummies too. Good lineup.
Over.
What do you have?
We had, I should say, beef steaks, which are slow cooked, and then we had apple pies, and then chicken steak, and then there is brownies, and there is momos, and I don't know what else to say, chicken samosas, and we had a lovely caramel custard, yellow mousse, and then we have trifle pudding. And you have a nice cool drink. You want a cool drink, just come over here.
Thank you very much, and you can show those cakes and other things which we could not capture earlier. I'll come. Thank you. I want to speak to you. Whenever there is a sale, do you look for specific stalls?
Yes.
Like what?
Mostly our beef cutlets, biryanis, and then all the other shepherd pie and all that. That's why I'm here.
You don't cook on these days?
I do. But it's nice to see the variety and taste variety.
You understand the larger purpose behind this sale?
Yes, definitely. Reaching out to the various ministries and helping people. As Pastor said, I think it is our duty to reach out to the others as well.
Lastly, whenever you go through these stalls, do you get inspired to join hands with the ministry of the project?
Yes, that is right. I used to also work with Christine's mother, Vimla auntie. This
Are you a
year I
doctor?
couldn't- Sorry?
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm not. So I used to bring beef cutlets, but this year I couldn't. So I thought I'll go around and look at what's there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The men are really busy at the men's fellowship stall, and what all you have this time?
We had a lot of things. By the grace of God, it all sold out in no time. And we had egg puffs.
These are what?
These are 1,200 per price.
These are made by?
These are made by one of our brothers.
And t-shirts also.
Yeah, t-shirts. Yes, this Kirk's Men's Fellowship t-shirts. And it's 500 rupees. And it's really good. Vibrant colors.
Israel, tell me about the kind of activities and kind of work you do at the men's fellowship.
Yeah, men's fellowship, we did a good job. We had a very good teamwork and everybody contributed, everybody worked. And we got a very good sale this year.
What kind of activities you involve with men's fellowship?
Men's fellowship, we involve our regular fellowship which goes, and every 3 months we go outing as a men's group. And also yearly we have the annual retreat. And moreover, we as a men, we grow together for God's glory.
We also have Denny the other side. Denny, for people who may not know, tell us how men's fellowship reaches out.
So what we do is we have regular meetings every month, and we also have daily devotions being sent out in the WhatsApp group. We also meet up with people who come to our fellowships. We reach out to them one-on-one. And we also have our regular camps, outreaches, not outreaches, trips where we spend time with each other, discipling each other. So that's how we do it.
Have you done something this time?
Yes, we did. We went to a town close to Pondicherry. We spent a very meaningful day, and it was thick with a lot of activities and time for reflection.
Thank you.
If you're wondering where the chicken hot dog, chicken cutlets, beef cutlets, egg puffs, veg puffs, right at the top it says Bible verse frame. What's the meaning of this? You have a frame? No. Okay. So they have a Bible verse frame to entice you to the stall.
You seem to have an interesting job.
Oh yeah, very, very interesting. The most interesting thing is to be here at the Kirk's Men's Fellowship stall and see how the men are contributing for the effort of reaching out as a church project. But seriously speaking, I think there's a very good initiative. It's not that we just get money for ourselves, it's just that we get this for the projects which we can support. Because this way, we have an opportunity not just for giving them whatever they need, we also have an opportunity to interact with those organizations, see how we can support physically, because when you talk of stewardship, it's in terms of time, treasure, talents, all the three. We always find it easier to do in terms of our treasures. But in terms of our time, in terms of expending our talent, this gives us an opportunity for us to interact with the many organizations that we are working with. So I believe this is a great exercise. And we wouldn't like this to be a one-shot deal, once a year. Yes, we use this as an opportunity, but if we can use this to go out and reach those people, because this is something which happens through the year in terms of the needs of the people, the physical and the spiritual needs of the people. So we really look forward to the members of the church being involved with these organizations, apart from whatever the church does in a big way, so that we can be a community of believers.
Thank you. Bharat, I know you're a good cook.
I guess so. I could manage to do some barbecues here, some hot dogs, and I think this time it was a very hot sale. The sale was like quite fast.
And you had a good prime spot, I think.
I did, yeah, we did. As compared to last time, I think we were more in the front face as compared to the previous one.
And Ajay, do you look forward to this?
Yes, I looked forward to the Christmas sharing sale every year. So Men's Fellowship, we had live grilling, and we had a lot of eats and a lot of good organic honey, and everything sold out in the first half an hour.
For young men like you, what does it mean being part of the Men's Fellowship?
It's been very thought-provoking, very inspirational, and the fellowship that we have with all the men in the church has been very encouraging and fruitful for all of us.
Thank you, Ajay.
Thank you.
This is the stall put up by the Kirk Youth Fellowship. We are late actually. All of them have been sold. Give a sense of what all you had.
Thank you. Hi.
Give us a sense of what all you had.
Of everything? Yeah. Okay, so
Of course, now it's all gone.
the Kirk Youth Fellowship, and we have corn canapes. I've been making this for years now. We have hot chocolate. We had. I think it's all over now. So we had kebabs, and then we had some donuts and honey chicken and some snacks now. Yeah.
Now, young people are super talented. Do you guys make these yourself or you buy from outside and sell?
Most of it is made, and there was also beef pani puri. So it was very innovative to have beef and pani puri. So it was all made by the youth, and the Christmas donuts were store bought.
What does this mean for youth?
I think doing this twice a year for the Christmas sharing sale and the July church sale, it brings us all together, and there's some purpose to it. We all do it together. There's a lot of planning involved in this, and we put an effort to make this.
It's important to use your talents, time.
Yes, time, effort, and a lot of planning.
Is it very important to use your time and talent for God?
Yeah, it is definitely important to use your time and talent. We are giving our talents to God, and so it's a blessing for us. So and we need to use it.
Somebody's trying to escape. Did you do something this time?
No, uncle. I was in charge of
Accounts.
Sorry?
Paperwork.
Yeah, paperworks. I was going behind customers to give their transaction ID and mobile.
In that sense, it's also a great experience too.
Yeah, great experience. I did not sit even for 1 minute also. So yeah, I don't.
We also have Dr. Price there. He leads the youth fellowship in the church for several years. Dr. Price, tell me how the youth have been evolving over the years, the church.
They've been doing really good, and they've been growing together as a family of the church, and it is heartening to see that they grow up in fellowship with the younger children, with the young people, and with the older family members. And it's nice to see that they do with the evangelism outreach programs, the Gypsy Colony work, and the work with the spoken English classes in the Gypsy Colony. So many other activities they are interested. This is one of the outlets that's there that they can give them.
For the young people, so many distractions, so many challenges. How does the youth fellowship reach out to them to help them get out of that?
Yeah, we have leaders for the Bible study, and we have leaders for the outreach. The leaders for the outreach reach out to people through media, social media, and then they involve them in music ministry, and we have people for evangelism, and we have people for outreach work, medical work in Tirupalivanam and in Pallavaram Gypsy Colony. Yeah, and we keep them engaged so that they are kept in the loop.
Any challenges?
Yeah, several challenges. Amidst challenges, we have great victory, and we thank God for everything.
So what does it mean for you?
Christmas sharing sale. It means that we are all coming as a fellowship, gathering together, having a good time, and at the same time going for a good cause.
Pramod, you're also part of the choir.
Yes, that's right.
Tell us about the kind of work that goes behind every week after the Sunday service to help you bring out such a beautiful music, bringing glory to God.
Yes, absolutely. So every week after the service, we have practice and goes on till about 12:30, and we practice a whole range of songs, not only for the next Sunday, the following Sundays also. So our choir director, Dr. Arul Suramani, he conducts a choir and makes sure that everybody is in harmony, and we really put in a lot of effort every week.
So lots of hard work behind.
Absolutely, a lot of hard work behind.
And what is your favorite genre of music?
I like to sing classical. So yeah, that's my favorite genre.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
With me, Dr. Mohan, who takes care of the St. Andrew's Church Village project. Doctor, you had plenty of items all sold now, but tell me how important is Village project?
Actually, the village purpose of having village project is to know, church members should know what is happening in the community. We are serving in the community. and the community is getting benefited. When we teach them how to go about it and their livelihood improves, that's the purpose of our doing all these projects, no? So now we have
so these are made by
our own tailoring units.
What all you have this time?
Actually, this time we have cushion covers, pillow covers, and ribbons, and even the cooking. What is that called? Aprons. Bed sheets also they are being sold out. These are things. Apart from that, we had lot of vegetables. We have that.
Dry fish, is it?
This is dry fish.
Okay.
Also, actually, in fact, these are fresh dry fish in the sense.
So you serve fisher folk?
Yes, exactly. And when they come to know why we are doing this, there's every chance of they coming to know about Christ. That's the purpose of
it's an opportunity to share the love of God.
Love of God and evangelism, spirit of evangelism. Even we have dry fish. Fish fry, live fish fry. We are selling this also fresh fish. We got it from the sea.
Sometime back you told me you need more volunteers, more doctors.
Exactly. See, the purpose we have been doing for quite a long time. We should expand. We are still doing in some of the few centers. If you get opportunity, we need some more people who can join us. It will serve the community and the God's ministry also. The purpose is finally nothing else, God's ministry. Whatever thing we do. I am satisfied. That's why I am here for almost 20-30 years here, doing the same ministry.
How's your health?
I am going with the medicine. I am okay. With God's help, I am okay. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're at the stall put up by the Gypsy community as part of the St. Andrew's Church Evangelism Committee. They have a good mix of items, something they themselves made and others made by others, and they are selling it here. Pastor, thank you very much. இந்த ஊழியத்தை பற்றி சொல்லுங்க.
இது நம்ம பல்லாவரம் ஜிப்சி மக்கள். அவங்க வந்து இந்த இதில் இருக்கிற திங்ஸ் இருக்கிற வியாபாரம் தான் அவங்க செய்கிறாங்க, பிஸ்னஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க. அவங்க வந்து நம்மளுடைய எப்பவுமே வந்து வருஷம் அவங்க வந்து நமக்கு கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன் இதை ஃப்ரீயாக கொடுப்பாங்க. அதனால்
இங்கே விற்பனை ஆகிற பொருள் எல்லாமே சர்ச்சுக்கு
நம்ம ஜிப்சி மக்கள் தான், அவங்களுடைய உள்ள தான். இங்கே விற்பனை ஆகிறது எல்லாம் வந்து நம்ம சர்ச்சுக்கு ஆர்டர் பண்ணுவோம்.
Every year the community, whatever they are able to sell here, they donate to the church.
இப்போ வந்து அவங்க வந்து கொஞ்சம் நல்ல ஆர்டருக்குள்ளே இருக்காங்க. இப்போ நம்ம பல்லாவரம் ஜிப்சி கிட்டத்தட்ட வந்து 70 மெம்பர்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம சர்ச்சுக்கு வராங்க, பிலீவர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. அவங்க வந்து நமக்காக யூத்து, சில்ட்ரன்ஸ் மினிஸ்ட்ரி, அப்புறமா வந்து நம்ம அவுட் சர்ச்சு, இது போல் அவங்கக்கிட்ட நம்ம மினிஸ்ட்ரி பண்ணுறோம். ரொம்ப உற்சாகமாக ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக அவங்க சர்ச்சுக்கு வராங்க. நம்ம கற்கு யூத்தும் வந்து எவ்ரி சண்டே, அதாவது 3rd week சண்டே வந்து அங்கே வராங்க. மெடிக்கல் மினிஸ்ட்ரி நடக்கு. அதனால் ரொம்ப வந்து அவங்க
Pastor says around 70 members actively worship from the Gypsy community. They have youth ministry, children's ministry and other forms of worship there. And do you think இங்க உள்ள மக்கள் அங்க வந்து பார்க்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்களா?
எவ்வளோ விருப்பம் இருக்கிறவங்களாம் வந்து அந்த நம்ம ஜிப்சி மினிஸ்ட்ரியை பார்க்கலாம். நம்ம எல்லா மினிஸ்ட்ரியும் பார்ப்போம். ஜிப்சி மினிஸ்ட்ரி வந்து ரொம்ப டிஃப்ரெண்ட் மினிஸ்ட்ரி. ரொம்ப ஒரு பேட் கண்டிஷனில் இருந்த அந்த காலனி இப்போ ரொம்ப இம்ப்ரூவாக இருக்குது. அங்கே நம்மளுடைய கற்கு மினிஸ்ட்ரி மூலயமா ரொம்ப இம்ப்ரூவாக இருக்குது. அவங்க வந்து நல்லா அவங்களுடைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன். அதனால் நம்ம மக்களும் நம்ம கர்க் மெம்பர்ஸும் வந்து இதில் அந்த சேல் நமக்கு வந்து கொஞ்சம் வாங்கினாங்கன்னா ரொம்ப சந்தோஷப்படுவாங்க. ஏன்னா அவங்க அந்த அளவுக்கு சந்தோஷமாக கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அவங்க அதில் என்கரேஜாக இருப்பாங்க.
He makes 2 points. One, it's important the congregation supports the community by buying things they have brought here. They have cheerfully brought them. Secondly, whenever there is an opportunity, it's important to visit them and see how the community is there at Pallavaram. Let's also speak to the நீங்க வருஷம் கொண்டு வரீங்க, உங்க பேர்
சிட்டிசன்.
இங்க வர்றது உங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு முக்கியமானது, எவ்வளவு சந்தோஷமானது? இங்க வந்து
சந்தோஷமா இருக்குங்க. இதனால இந்த வித்தி நம்ம சர்ச்சுக்காக தர சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. வருஷம் தரோம். அவங்க
சுமார் எவ்வளவு கொடுப்பீங்க ஒரு முறையும்?
ஒரு நேரத்தில் சில பேர் பொருள் ரொம்ப வாங்கினா 20,000, 30,000 ரூபாய், அப்படி 17,000 ரூபாய், 15,000 ரூபாய், அப்படி சில நேரத்தில். அதுதான் மீன்.
Thank you very much.
அவங்க விருப்பப்படி எவ்வளோ வாங்குறோம் நல்ல காணிக்க தரும்.
He says, whatever we're able to sell and raise, we donate to the church. Sometimes we're able to contribute 15,000, 20,000, sometimes even 30,000. All depends on how much sale we have here. Is it special for you to buy in a stall like this?
Yes, of course, because a lot of the people from the Gypsy colony putting in a lot of effort, giving from what they can, and I think it really brings in a lot of sense for us also to support by buying from the stall.
Have you ever been to that community?
Not yet, but I do plan to. So I've been talking to Pastor Samuel. Hopefully I can get to meet soon.
Thank you very much. We're at the stall put up by the Perumbakam Church. Again, they have quite a large stall. And what all have you brought this time? Come. What all have you brought this time?
We had a lot of Christmas handmade decorations, cards, and wall hangings. We had a lot of pickles, gulab jamun, snacks. We had wine and ginger.
Wine?
Yes, homemade, ready, like
Non-alcoholic, is it?
Non-alcoholic, yes. And we had
Wine sold out?
Yes, all are sold out. And it's been a full.
Is there kind of a healthy competition between Perumbakam and St. Andrews at Egmore?
We are just doing our part. We're just doing our best, and I think the church really, enjoys serving like this. Yeah, thanks.
Let's also speak to members.
Interview her. She's
This
the
side.
person behind the stall. Don't let her.
Come. So, what are these actually? Aquarium, a bowl.
Fighter fishes for sale. Fighter fishes with the bowl. And some suyam sweets. And prawn masala. And some personalized gifts here. So, yeah.
Tell me about how over the years the Perumbakam Church has grown, evolved.
I'm actually new to the church, but I still feel quite good here. And it's already a family. So it's all good.
We also have Michael, an elder. Again, he takes care of the Perumbakam Church. Give us a sense of how the Perumbakam Church has grown now over the years.
Little by little, step by step, I would say. I think we started with 2 families. If one family didn't come, 50% of the congregation would be missing. Now we are around 50 families and we are so closely knit together. So we are seeing the blessings every year. And every year, this is the 3rd time we are coming here for the sale. And more things we bring, more and more families. For her, it's the first time. Very nice. Thank you.
We also have Uncle Samuel, who raises these potted plants every time. In fact, Uncle, when does the work start actually?
365 days a year, 12 months. Every day, for next December, plants are already growing. The happiness is that it all goes for our Sunday School and evangelism program. Main thing is evangelism. That's what we want. So all the effort is for that only, nothing else.
You do this every time. How important is this for you?
Extremely important. Not only does it keep me occupied, it gives me pleasure that somebody is hearing the word of God. That is most important.
And you have a good collection. How's the response this time?
Response, I sold about 30,000 already.
30,000 rupees?
Yeah. In fact, some people one person bought for 9,100 and one more for 5,000. So that has boosted it up. About 30,000.
Do you plan to start a commercial nursery?
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. No, I don't have the energy for that. This is evangelism that keeps me going. That's all. That is it.
Uncle, what is your favorite ministry in the church?
Evangelism.
Because? That's because?
Because that's the way I got saved. More should come to God. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Uncle.
Welcome.
With me, Prasida, one of the MCs. You've become very sought after now.
Pardon?
You've become very sought after.
No, nothing like that.
You like the job?
Yes. All glory to God, nothing else.
And Did you get some time to shop?
Yes, yes, I did. My turn was a third, so I had ample time to go around, see the stalls. This time it was very different, all meticulously spaced out, and I saw that the food items were not repeated.
Right.
Yes, so there was a lot of, I think, synchronization that has happened throughout.
Good change this time.
Yes, yes, good job by all the committee members. Yes, hats off to you guys.
And what does it mean for you personally?
Yes, it means a fellowship, coming together, and for a good cause, no? That's very important. So coming, and we know that whatever we give, it is not in vain. It goes to needy organizations and for our own missions too. So it's...
Thank you, President. How was the experience this time? You were expecting the monsoon?
We were expecting the monsoon, God's grace, got good sunshine, and we're really grateful to God for the weather. This time I feel as part of the organizing team it was much relaxed, and everything went on very smoothly, and like you see,
Any particular changes made this time?
it's a bit more spacious. We had more stalls participating this time, so but we were able to accommodate them because we made small changes to the layout, and everybody's happy. So
Thank you so much, Grace.
thank you.
We also have David here. David, busy shopping. You seem to be patronizing Perambakam Church stall.
Well, this whole morning is the only time I've come here. So that's like, I was feeling bad that I hadn't come, so I came.
What does this mean to you?
This is community, it's loving, it's sharing, it's fellowship. It's a time when we come together to be able to help others, but we're doing it in a way that where everybody bonds and talks to each other and has a good time.
Thank you, David. This is another stall by the Kirk's Women's Fellowship. How come Women's Fellowship gets more than one stall?
Because we are a huge number of people and most of our members contribute to this, so we need more stalls. We have a lot of items here. We have sandwiches, we have pickles, we have brownies, we have cakes, we have momos, we have curries, India palms, all breakfast items.
So Men's Fellowship ought to learn from you.
Definitely, they need to learn cooking first.
We also have Jenny Auntie. Ruth, what does it mean to you? The Christmas sharing sale. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot, especially because I've been here for so many years. Every year it's a new feeling. Initially it was all Christmas spirit, but now it's more of giving and sharing with those who need.
You're at the Women's Fellowship stall. Are you nurturing, patronizing only Women's Fellowship?
No. This year I was not with the women.
Did you buy something?
No, this year I was with my daughter at Hannah's Bakes, and then we also promoted some sugarcane juice. Yeah.
Thank you, Ruth.
Yes. Can you please come to the
Jenny Auntie,
console which is within the quadrangle?
You every time work here. How special is it for you?
Oh, it's very, I love doing it, and it is something for the church and for the less fortunate. That's why.
Younger people should learn from you.
I hope so.
Right.
I made a beef pickle.
How important to spend one's time, talent for a cause like this?
I don't.
How important it is?
Very important because housework is held up. I said, but I don't mind about it. I said, so I made the beef pickle, the prawn pickle, and I made some chicken sandwiches. That's all.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
We find the choir master free now. Many would want to ask you what kind of work that goes behind the beautiful music we listen to on Sundays.
Yeah, the choir we practice every week. Yeah, and now organ, we have a number of organists who are playing. Some of them who are involved in other music in the city, so they are also part of our team.
I know you teach, but did you also get trained in India and abroad for your music?
Not really. There have been periodic visits, but there has not been any formal. Yeah.
What does church music mean to you?
I think the music has been a gift, and church music has been a way of giving it back to Him, back to God. Not back to God, but offering it to God, who gave it in the first place.
And there is more interest, more talent among the younger people now?
There is talent in different kinds of things. Many of the people who are involved now are of a younger generation. So there is a lot of the younger generation involved. Yeah. So both are the people who are involved in the playing. So gradually the generations have kept getting younger.
Thank you so much, Arun.
Thank you.
We are at the daycare center. Auntie, you seem to be busy counting. Good collection this time?
Yes, lot of people have come and struggled hard to make all the things, and Beena is the one who made it, Beena woman, and we've had a good sale.
Tell us about the work this ministry does.
We work among the children of the underprivileged, and it's a great blessing to work with them. Through them we meet the families also. So the families also are blessed. We share the love of God. We also have a community development program where we teach mothers the tailoring. So they can earn their own living, and we help them also that way. We also allow them to make phenol, these mix, poddies, all these things.
What are these actually?
These are health mix.
Made by?
Made by our women.
So Beena is the one. So Beena, tell me about what you made here. These are homemade?
Not me.
Okay, these are homemade?
She's eating.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all homemade. It's made here. It's made at DCC Center. Yeah.
And pricing wise, compared to the market prices, how do you price them?
It's very competitive, but at the same time, it's good products and it's all done here, right, at DCC itself.
So do you plan to expand it and make them available in the stores?
We could. We don't have something to showcase here, but we had all kinds of poddies, right? Idli poddi, karvapla poddi, targeting the audience, but also healthy food.
What does it mean, making this mix at home for the church?
Yeah, one, you use only good ingredients and we know what's going in, right? So you're only serving what is good.
Using one's talent?
Sorry? Yeah. My mom is very talented, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we have Dr. Tudi Mohan here. Doctor, you seem to be busy buying this puddy.
So these are healthy alternatives. We can, with nuts, almonds and cashews. We're always now looking for ways.
Are doctors like you choosy about what you buy?
Yes, definitely. We are looking for some healthy alternatives, not like.
Does this measure up?
Yes, of course. Handmade, and I'm sure most of the items here are made by home. It's homemade. It's not, by members. So we can authentic and we can buy it. It's a beautiful day. Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Seem to have an ice box. What is this?
Yeah, this ice box is to keep puddings.
You brought puddings?
Yeah, my wife makes tender coconut puddings and coconut pudding, caramel puddings.
All sold?
All sold out. Thank you.
She's there.
Yeah, she's here.
First time you are bringing like this?
No, this is the second time I'm bringing like this, and I think almost everything is sold out this time. A few more cakes are left. If people could come and get it.
How important is to use one's talent like this, to give it to the church for a cause like this?
I do this as a business, so...
Really?
Yes, I do this as a business, so when I can do this for the church, it is, something which God has given.
So you run a store?
Yeah, I give it to stores. Okay. So I give it to stores.
So what all you make?
I make puddings and cakes. Pudding, the tender coconut pudding, caramel pudding and cakes. So on orders I give it even to people who ask for parties and things like that. So when I'm giving to the church, I feel a lot of satisfaction that I'm giving back to the Lord who has given me this talent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Silas, one of the veterans in that sense. You love it?
Want to keep it.
Yes, yes, I love it. It's become part of my life.
Any particular ministry always attracts you, motivates you?
8 pieces available.
Not really. All the stalls are very interesting, especially the eats.
Especially?
They eat.
Eats, right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I always admire the amount of effort which goes into it. People put into it to organize it and make it such a success. The huge crowds and all the effort, making all the food, making all the beautiful decorations, doing everything. And I am really appreciative of the way it has grown over all these years, because I have been attending this sale from 1971, I think, yeah. And that makes it a long, long time.
More than 50 years.
Yes, yes.
I'm near
yes.
the Kirk Women's
So
Fellowship stall.
it's something to look forward to.
Thank you so much. Did you buy something?
Yes, of course. I bought something and left them in the car. They're all getting cooked. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For doctors, what does it mean?
It's a wonderful time. I've been coming here for the past 25 years. So I've seen this Christmas grow, this sharing sales grow bigger and bigger and bigger and better every year. So praise God for all the efforts that hardly we used to have any personal stalls. But now there is a huge number of people who have individually doing stalls. It's really good. Earlier people never used to sell plants, but now they're selling plants. It's the taste has changed. People don't come here just for the food alone. But yeah, it's nice.
For children like you, what does it mean?
It's really fun to go to the sales and look at different stuff, and it's so much better because we were praising God at the same time.
Did you draw something, paint something for the Sunday school stall?
Not this time, but for the last sale I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you understand the idea behind this?
Yeah, it's a little tough, but it's nice when it pays off.
Thank you.
No problem.
Banana baker, Hannah.
Yes, hello.
So what did you have?
So this time I had the usual, like I had blondies, brownies.
Again, I should apologize. By the time you could finish the other side, it's all over here.
Yeah, that's okay, that's okay. I think we sold out half an hour or 45 minutes ago. So I had lemon pie, cheesecake this time I brought in, blueberry cheesecake, and yeah, different assortment of goodies.
All made by you.
Yes, all fresh, handmade, last evening.
Do you plan to make it into a brand?
Yeah, this is a brand right now.
Banana. Tell me, explain a name.
So it's something my cousin came up with. I love bananas, and my name is Hannah. So Banana Bakes. That's how it came to be.
So do you plan to switch from teaching?
No.
I'm
a counselor.
I know, you're a counselor in school, yeah.
Yeah. No. This is a side hustle that I do over the weekends.
How important is to use one's talent to God's cause?
I consider it a blessing, to be honest. And though it does get a little stressful when you have to put so much together, but to know that, this sort of fund goes to people in need, and that's a service that we're doing. And using my talent in some way to channelize that is amazing.
Do you have an Insta page?
Yes, I do. Banana Bakes.
For all those people who love these items, you have the page.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Hannah. Bye-bye. We're at the Nathan's stall. Nathan, you seem to be increasing your items every year.
Yes, I am.
This time, what all you have?
I have the punch outs, so you can put them on gifts to decorate. This is a DIY project, so you can decorate your house with this.
Is the natural thing?
No, like the pine cones are real, but not this.
Okay. And these straws?
And these straws are for parties.
Paper made, is it?
Yes, it is.
Did you make them or did you buy?
We bought them and then we stuck on these decorations.
What's your idea behind this? You do this every time, every year?
Yes, my idea is we have the money by selling it. When we give it to the church. After we give, it goes to other ministries and the needy people.
What is your aim in life?
To help as many people as possible.
Professionally?
What?
Professionally? You want to become what?
I want to become an engineer so I can provide houses for people.
Wow, you want to build homes for the poor?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
We are at the desk for the Kirk camp registration, and with me Dr. Prasanna Rao. Doctor, did good number of people register?
Yes, Sam. So far 5 people have registered, and
Most of them are paid already. And
Tell me about this camp. It's in January. It's a 2-day camp. Tell me about that for people who may not know this.
2-day camp, January 14th and 15th, that is Pongal holidays. And most of the people who are working in offices can get leave. And yeah, that's a good time to go for the camp.
So you have speakers, special speakers.
2 special speakers were very good. And it'll be quite inspiring speeches. 2 days.
And this will be where?
In Jose Beach, on the way to Mahabalipuram, Jose Beach. Yeah.
So all those who are interested, they can still give the names and register.
Yeah, there is time. Nearly more than 1 month.
Do you come?
More than. Yeah, you can come. We can come.
How about you?
I've registered already. Myself and my daughter.
Right.
My son may or may not come. Yeah. And you are regular. You may come also. You should come, I think.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Efforts are also underway to raise funds for St. Andrew's Kirk restoration. In fact, it's a 200-year-old sanctuary and the restoration just got over. And if you want to really contribute for this cause, you can either make a donation or you can take a pledge card and contribute in your own pace. We're at the leather goods stall, synonymous with Abraham Money Uncle. Thank you very much. Good sale?
Yeah, fairly good sale. Not like last time, maybe a little less than last time. I suppose there are less footfall this time.
Is it? And tell me about the collection you have, Uncle.
There are shoes which are casual, there are formal shoes, but not such a large collection because sometimes it's difficult to get the correct sizes for people. But generally the handbags sold well and the wallets and belts, they sold well.
I ask you this every time for people who may not know how this tradition started at St. Andrew's Kirk.
I'm sorry. This tradition I think must have started at least 30 years ago, and it was not very successful when we started, and there were little difficulties in selling and what to do with the balance of stuff. But now it has come to a stage where everyone knows that all what we sell has to go to church. So there are no misunderstanding that people are making profits out of this. So that's a great thing to achieve, and we are thanking God for helping us to achieve that.
It's important the church reaches out to needy organizations during Christmas time.
Very much, because this church must be a giving community, not a receiving community. So while we preach, we also should practice what we preach. So I think it's a good time when we can give to others.
You wait for this sale every year?
Of course, I think this is a stall that's been synonymous with the church faith, right? So back again and picking up my loot.
And your dad every time brings in a small truck full of potted plants.
Two trucks full of potted plants, and he's usually, I think, hats off to his discipline and commitment. He's at it for about 6 months in the year. I think as soon as the dates get announced, he's getting it together. He has a dedicated space, talks to his plants every day.
Has he inspired his children?
My older sister, not me. The plants that need to get killed come to my place. The plants that need to flourish go to her. No, I don't have the green thumb, unfortunately. Yeah, but it's been lovely being here. I'm here after many, many years. Yeah, so missed a few in the middle, but glad to be back.
Does buying here make it special for people like you?
Yes, I think because you know the cause that it's going for. So even if it's priced a little higher, you don't mind spending it because you know that where it's eventually going to and the purpose, I think that helps.
Thank you very much. We also have Ria here. The generation next has taken over now. How important? Next is. How important, Ria, to be part of this every year?
It gives us a lot of joy because
ultimately, what we are actually doing is supporting different organizations. So thinking of that gives us a lot of joy. And also when people come year on year, they come and ask for the leather goods and buy leather goods. So all that gives us a lot of joy.
What do you teach?
What do I teach? I teach economics.
So this is in some way related.
Yes, maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Your son has now
Yes, now the next
taken over actively.
So my son and my nephews, they're very active in the stall. So they do all the accounting, and they're very active and in the selling and marketing of it also. So it's a family venture actually.
Is it the norm now? I mean, do more and more younger people get involved now?
I think so. They, so the marketplace is full of young people, and I think it's getting much younger. And older people like us are getting out much faster than before. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, bye-bye. Good family time for many.
Yeah, it is. And we all get together here, and it's so nice. You meet people because you're here for a longer time, and while shopping, you bump into so many people. Really nice.
Your daughters?
My daughters, yes, they also come here and they really love being here.
Did they get to sing this time?
No, this time they're taking part in some other place, so they weren't able.
Good shopping?
Yeah, good shopping, very good, as usual.
Thank you.
Does it make it special for you, buying here or shopping here?
Yes, I mean, we feel that we are doing a little bit, a small part of what we can do.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
With me, Shant, the secretary of the Kirk session. Hello. Shant, any changes this time?
Yeah, Sam. So as you can see, we have sort of spread out a little bit more, and because of that, I think we didn't have much crowding, and so the flow was quite smooth. And though the crowd was actually quite large, we really didn't see that in patches. So I think the arrangements were really nice, and hats off to Lincoln and team. So this time it spread very well, and even in the lawn, the use of space is really good. Yeah, and the variety, of course, you see. There's so much of variety, food and all kinds of things, gift items, and we have dolls which got added this time. So yeah, it's really nice, exciting.
Shant, for those who may not know about the tradition, tell us about the idea behind this.
Yeah, so the point of what we do is about sharing, and as we've said again and again, sharing during the season is something that everybody likes to do, and so we have this Christmas sharing sale where we raise funds and help other Christian organizations, missionary organizations to also celebrate Christmas. So one is there may be a need even otherwise, but typically for Christmas celebration, it's a good time to share the funds that we have raised with them so that they can celebrate Christmas meaningfully. They also share with others who are in their vicinity. And so this is a way of how do I say, a cascading effect from us to the mission and then out into the world.
Thank you, Shant.
Thank you.
Now, what's different this year?
I think I find the layout slightly different this time. More space, although there's more crowd. We don't see any kind of a congestion. But I miss the music, I think. There's no
live music?
Live music.
Okay.
That I miss.
Okay.
But otherwise, I think in terms of the variety, in terms of the layout, thank God there's no rains. So it's a perfect Christmas sharing sale.
Thanks for that, Sam. And I think for everyone who's listening, Sam would like some live music, so let's keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for next time. Last question: are you getting to eat anything? You're doing getting a lot of steps.
No. Because already we have too many stalls. If I stop to shop, then I'll miss out some shops. So we resist the temptation.
So the news doesn't sleep. This is Sam 24/7 at the Christmas sharing sale.
Thank you. With me, Susanna and Rebecca, what does this Christmas sharing sale mean to you, young people?
It's like family tradition to come every year, and it's just nice to see everyone gathered together and having fun and celebrating.
Are you being part of any of the projects or ministry?
I just help my sister with her stall. That's all I do.
Banana.
Yeah, banana. Yeah. So I help her make it all, and it's really amazing seeing the effort she puts into everything. And I love all the effort everybody put, especially like all the handmade Christmas decor, which is so cute. So much I
Do you understand the larger purpose behind this? Whatever money is raised here, they go to needy organizations. Do you know about that?
Yes, I did.
Any particular ministry or a project attracted you that you want to join them sometime?
Nothing in particular, but it's really nice to see everyone just come together and put in their best efforts. And
You, Susanna?
I just like the overall thing. I think it's a really nice thing the church does every year, and it's become.
As you grow up, do you want to be part of any of the ministries?
Yeah, most likely the youth. In like a year or so, I can join that. So the youth will be nice.
Also, thank you very much. Thank you. Lincoln, the Lincolns here, we are. Tell me about the larger layout this time. You have made some changes, right?
All right. Yeah.
Lincoln takes care of the layout.
Yeah. So what we did this time was we thought we'll use the quadrangle, the ground in the back. So we cut diagonally across the ground, all the way connecting to this part that we are on, from the gate, from the entrance to the quadrangle. And we have all the kitchen, the live kitchen stalls are all there.
Right.
And yeah, a little bit more. We stretched out a little bit more on the sides also to have more space for the crowd. So that's.
You like the layout?
Very much. I was there last evening.
Right, yeah.
God has blessed us with such a beautiful place. And today it's much more beautiful.
Did you finally get some time to shop?
Yeah, at the moment we are doing shopping.
Towards the end.
Yeah, towards the end, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sam.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I think there's two parts. One is the fellowship of not just the people who come every Sunday to church, but visitors as well.
Right.
The second part is doing something for the community of that the Kirk cares for in a meaningful way. And it's interesting to see the diversity of skills and talents that church members have. So much artwork, so much craft work, so much cooking, gardening, music, so many different skills coming out. I think everybody looks forward to this.
So this
day.
draws equally younger as well as adults.
Oh yes, I find little ones are just as excited about making and
All age groups.
shopping, yeah, as well as the people who can barely make it around.
Thank you very much. A few members of the youth, did you play music?
Not here, uncle. Played for Sunday school.
Okay. And what does this mean to you?
Which one?
Christmas sharing sale.
It's about giving to everyone, uncle. So the more that we put in, it's for the others too. Because God has blessed us with a lot of things. I think it's for us to share it with everyone else who aren't privileged as us.
What would you be? Would you want to join hands with any of the ministries or projects sometime?
Yeah, I had my own little stall. I made a couple of denim bags.
Which one?
I made denim bags.
Okay.
And they sold out. So I'm really glad I could use my skill to do something for the church.
What's your professional ambition or aspiration?
I'm studying fashion designing right now.
NIFT?
At NIFT, yes, NIFT Chennai. So I'm glad with whatever I learned, I did something.
So you're a fashion designer in the making.
Yes, you can say that.
How about you?
Uncle,
What's that you like about this?
Oh, I mean, the food fellowship, and I mean, it's just a good place to bring your non-Christian friends and show them what being a real Christian means. You know, we're more than just our faith; we're also giving and loving, and we also have food and fellowship.
How about you?
Yes, uncle. So I think this is a good place to do what we do in our home and give it to God. That's the most one thing. Like everything we are doing out of love, like the families and all. So
did you contribute something? Help someone?
Yes, uncle. We bought many things from our stall.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the youth fellowship store.
Yeah, everything.
Thank you very much. We have a singer here. Did you miss the live music this time?
Uh, me? I mean, this is the first time I got to actually go around and look at the stalls. So I don't.
Because you don't have to sing.
Yeah, but I do enjoy singing as well. But yeah, this time I got to have a different experience, so I don't quite miss it.
But no live music this time.
Yes.
You missed that?
Okay, let's say yes. I do, but I sing quite a lot at home, so there's a lot of music always around me. So I don't quite miss it. Yeah.
So no complaints because you got to shop.
No complaints. That's a better way to put it. Yes. How
Thank
are you? Did you enjoy the
yes.
sale?
Still running for on time.
Yeah.
So many stalls. Thank you. Bye. With us, Reverend Isaac Johnson, the presbyter. Pastor, thank you very much for your time. How important is this Christmas sharing sale for the Kirk?
Christmas sharing sale historically is about sharing God's love not only in Chennai but to various mission organizations across the nation. And that is the larger vision of what we do. And that is always reinforced to the congregation that you have to give because there are many ministries that need our encouragement through our resources. And Kirk, God has blessed with so much and so many giving people. Every year I am very pleasantly, pleased to see that many people actively participate, selflessly give, and we only hope that as younger children grow up in this environment, they will learn the joy of giving to others. So I want to say a big thank you to all those who gave, and younger ones learn the joy of giving, and may we be a blessing to others.
Does it connect equally with the younger people?
It is. And as you can see in many stalls, you could see their parents, their aunts in the stall, but the younger ones are putting in their hands to help. And we are so glad that that vision is getting caught up, and we want to see this go on year after year, because as the needs go higher, so much of resources are needed, and many organizations wait for us to bless them, and we want to be a blessing to many.
Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you, Sam.
Well, there's a long queue for the biryani, and it all culminates with biryani.
Yes, we've been eagerly waiting for the biryani.
You don't cook today?
Definitely not. My son didn't eat in the morning because he wanted cutlets.
Right. Thank you very much. And let's also speak to the biryani team here. Well, this is what happens behind the scene. The volunteers pack the biryani and the other little boxes that come along. Put them in bags like this, according to the tokens they receive, and give it to the waiting members on the other side. Is it called Biryani Ministry?
Yeah, Sam.
Right, that.
Tell me.
It's a very important part of the...
Yeah, the last part, where everybody takes the biryani and is satisfied with the thing. Okay.
And how do you select who supplies biryani?
The committee goes through a lot.
Taste them?
Yeah. They select, they finalize the person who does it. It goes like that.
Thank you, Chrysler's. And this also forms a significant portion of the funds raised to be given to the 25 needy organizations. And Ajay, what goes behind, very briefly?
A lot of hard work, a lot of prayer, a lot of dedication, and a lot of participation from all our congregation members. So everyone participated, and
what happens here?
So we're distributing biryani to all the congregation members, and all those who bought tokens, we're giving the biryani packets.
Along with these boxes?
Yes, along with the boxes, yeah.
Thank
and
you.
A lot of love.
And we have Selvin, the treasurer, the rich man. So, how's the response this time?
Yeah, seems so overall it's very good this time, and we have made some slight modification in the layout based on previous experience, and of course the weather has been very good. Thank God for that. Participation is very enthusiastic, and the numbers also. So most of the things have got sold out. I think very limited leftovers.
Total proceeds, does it increase every year?
Yes, it has been increasing every year. So most of it we are helping to the outside organizations. So this time also we hope that it will be higher than the last time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
With me, Vani Samuel, thank you very much. Is there a kind of a healthy competition between Perumbakam Church and Andrews Egmore?
No, I don't think so.
I'm teasing you.
Not at all. Because everyone seems to know everyone and everyone's buying each other's things. So it's nice that we are part of this.
Right.
And I think in Perumbakam it's a good chance for everyone to mix with the main church once in a way. We're getting to know all the old timers and the new ones are getting to know everyone. And I think it's really a great way. We should have it more often. Right. Not just wait for Christmas.
Thank you, Vani. Happy Christmas.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Justin, who has bought this catapult from the Gypsy Colony stall. Are you going to kill birds?
No, not to kill birds. It brings back memories. So as a kid, I used to play with this. So I just want to show my kids, what I used to play with as a child. Those times, no cell phones, nothing. It was very simple. So these were our hobby. This, tops, and marbles. This was what we used to play with as children. I saw this catapult, brought back memories, so I thought I'll take this.
And it's important to nurture, to patronize the stall by...
Yeah, definitely. Everyone has a right to sell and, a right to survive in this world. So, especially people, they are in a kind of unorganized sector. We should really support them, because they don't get that kind of reach like the organized sector does. Like your normal vendors, your fish market, those normal people. I mean, for them it's day to day, so it's always good to help them out.
I'm also going to speak to him. இந்த முறை எப்படி இருந்துச்சு உங்களுக்கு விற்பனை?
நல்லா இருக்குது. அப்ப சுமரத ஓடிச்சு. அந்த சரக்கெல்லாம் அப்படியே நிக்குது.
பாதி நிக்குது. பாதி நிக்குது.
பாதி நிக்குது. நன்றி.
ஆனாலும் நீங்க பாதி ஆண்டவருக்காக கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க.
ஆமாயா. எல்லாம் இந்த பொருள் எல்லாம் காணிக்க ஆண்டவர். சரி.
ரொம்ப நன்றி. He says they've been able to sell only 50% of what they have brought, and he's quite happy that this will go to God. With me, Naveen, who has found some time to do some shopping. What do you plan to buy? Did you enjoy?
I enjoyed a lot. I can't tell how, but it's so much that I was like going around. My sister just got completely lost. So that's how much I can say. Like, because she was mesmerized on all these stalls, she got lost and we couldn't find her, but at least we found her. So
what did you like about this?
I really like the bracelet. It's right there. Like, it's somebody called Amy made this, and I really like it. It also gives like a pendant here, and it's very nice. You can take it off and put it in, like, try taking it off and put it in necklaces also.
Do you understand the idea behind the Kirk sale?
I think they're trying to raise some money for giving to people who are not having money right now, needs money.
It's important during Christmas time?
Yes.
Why?
Because people like this at this time, they'll feel lonely that other people are having all this, and those people who are in the roads are not having that much. So I think it's important because of that.
When you get older, do you want to be part of any of the ministries or projects of the church?
Yes. Yes, my father's in the evangelism meeting, so I also want to be a part. Not just because of my father, just because of helping.
Very good. What do you study?
4th.
And what do you want to become?
I want to become a teacher.
Because?
To teach kids.
All right. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Did you enjoy?
Yes.
What all did you buy?
I bought a pair of earrings, a bracelet, a vada, French fries, and fish fingers.
Well, that's a wrap on this edition of the St. Andrews Kirk Christmas Sharing Sale 2024. The idea is to document what the church does and to inspire others, but certainly not to take pride in what we do. In Chennai with Damodran, Sam Daniel for Kirk TV.